Hello friends, Lee here from TableTop Bong. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to the final video in the Lifted Energy Healing Modality video series. This is, I'm going to just call it, I guess, the closing video. I just wanted to go over a couple of more details before we wrap up this whole series and talk to you about moving forward with this system. So let's start with this, friends. I don't know if you noticed, but I went through this very, very quickly. Why? Because you already have everything you need. Honestly, you already have all the tools in your toolbox. You just don't know they're there. This system is going to guide you to a place where you're going to unlock those tools for yourself and you're going to be like, oh, damn, I didn't know this existed within me, but now I see that it does. It's a very, very cool and powerful thing when you begin to unlock your own energy. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on my own personal feelings about too many things. I want you to discover for yourself what this feels like for you. Everybody's going to have their own experience with this, and this is why it's really important that nobody believes that they're the guru about this system or creating certification and all of that. That would imply that one person can use this better than another. I'm going to assure you that somebody's going to pick up this system and be able to teach me something with it in no time at all if I'm willing to listen. And this is what happens, right? If we're willing to work in a collective and share with one another the things that come up along the way that have helped and been impactful, everybody can empower themselves in their own, cool and creative ways through the process. So I'm going to suggest that we do that. We find ways. Drop in the comments, do whatever makes sense, whatever feels right for you. Share your experience if possible. If it feels uncomfortable for you, nobody is requiring anybody to share anything. You can take this, never speak to another person about it again, make it yours. It's your own experience, and that's fine with me. It's fine with me. This is a gift that I was lucky enough to receive in remembrance, and I'm happy to pass it forward. So, this is kind of, I guess, the energy of how I like to do things, right? I like to bring as many things to the community just out of love as I possibly can. It's just kind of how I roll, and this is definitely no exception. But here's what I want you to remember, my friends. You're already perfect. You're already perfect. This is just helping you to uncover all of that perfection that's hiding and waiting. But you already have it all. You already are all of that stuff. It's just been covered up by some of the foggy feelings that end up happening in our life, right? So let's lift the fog. Let's get to clarity. And this tool is absolutely going to help you where you want or need support along the way. Reach out and you're going to get it, whether it be from the community or from me directly. And moving forward, if you guys let me know what questions you have, if you let me know if there's a struggle anywhere, if I went over something too quickly, then I'll come back and I'll create more content. We'll put it into the library of information, and we'll jump on some lives where we can talk this out and you guys can ask questions live, and we'll go through it. So, but we have to get enough people working with the system and understanding before we get that far, but we'll get there. All right, my friends, until next time, take care.